Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today we're taking a look at this brand new 2023 Ford Maverick Tremor. This particular Maverick is an XLT model finished in hot pepper red metallic, and it does have the Tremor off-road package, which is actually just introduced for the 2023 model like we have here. Now the Tremor was actually first introduced for the Super Duty, and it kind of made its way throughout the Ford lineup with the F-150 and also the Ranger, but Ford brought it to the Maverick here. And we're going to do a quick walk around the outside and also the inside of this particular Maverick, kind of show you the ins and outs. Now we're going to do a full separate video on sort of the differences that you get with the Tremor. We're going to kind of show you some of the key differences, but we will make a full-length video on just the Tremor package specifically. So we're going to start with the front end, where we do actually have a different headlight with the Tremor. Now they are LED, just like every other Maverick, but they do sort of block out the housing. So it's a darker housing that you get with the Tremor package, and sort of a characteristic of a Tremor as well is this sort of gold, sort of orange color that Ford puts kind of scattered throughout the exterior and also the interior as well. So it's on the F-150 and it's also here with the Maverick. So we have that color here in the grille, and then also for the exposed tow hooks. So we have two front tow hooks, and we also actually have a different bumper, so it has more of like an approach angle, so it's kind of better for off-roading. And again, so you have the exposed tow hooks, which you actually don't get with the regular Maverick. And we also do have the black Ford logo. But if we come out to the side, also unique to the Tremor package, we do have these 17-inch wheels, and it does have the orange sort of pocket here, which a lot of people don't know why, but it is because of the valve stem cap. So it actually signifies where the valve stem cap is. And for off-roading, usually what you would do is deflate the tires a little bit, just kind of give more grip. So Ford kind of just did a little, kind of made it easier to be able to see it, kind of differentiate the wheel setup here. So you have that on all four wheels, again, where the valve stems are. So super cool little Easter egg there. And it is a Falcon Wild Peak all-terrain tire. Now this is actually offered on other Maverick models, but it comes standard with the Tremor package here. And there's the XLT badge, and it again does have that orange accent. We do have body colored mirrors, which does include the blind spot sort of fisheye lens there in the corner. There's only one configuration for the Mavericks, and that is sort of like the four-door with the 4.5-foot bed. And there's the Tremor logo on the back, again, with that sort of orange accent. And this one is a sold unit, but the customer did factory order a hard tri-fold tonneau cover. And you can see also with the taillights, we do have a sort of a darkened housing. Ford kind of darkened the red a little bit, and also with the sort of the chrome there. They kind of took out the chrome, replaced it with a sort of darker black look. But if we come on to the back end, we do have the Maverick logo stamped into the bed, and we also do have a little Tremor badge back there. This one does have the tow package, so we do have a hitch receiver with 4-pin connector, so that's definitely nice to have. And we also have the rear view camera, and of course the blacked out Ford logo there. We open up the bed. This one does have a spray and bed liner. We do also have LED box lighting, so we can click this and that will turn on the box lighting, which is definitely nice if you have a tonneau cover so you actually see inside the bed. We also do have a 400-watt inverter outlet. This one does have the XLT luxury package, so it does include the 400-watt inverter. There's also one in the cab as well, so you have two of those. Again, LED box lighting, lots and lots of tie-down points as well. And if we take a look at the interior of this Ford Maverick, now with this XLT, we do have the cloth seat, but if you get a Lariat, you do get the leather sort of material. But because we have the XLT, we do have cloth, but it's actually a really good looking seat. Ford actually did a great job with these seats here. Of course, Tremor badge there up top, and there's that sort of orange stitching and accent that you see scattered throughout the entire thing. They are power operated here with the XLT luxury package with two-way lumbar, so they're very comfortable, and they're also heated driver and passenger. So again, very comfortable. Again, they do look different than the non-Tremor package. If you take a look at the door panel, it's very similar design to a non-Tremor package Maverick. The colors are actually the same as well, but we do have, of course, all your power controls, windows, mirrors, locks, all that. Lots of storage here in the door. Ford specifically designed this this space here for a water bottle. They actually engineered it to perfectly fit and not jiggle around and like that. So we also have the bed lighting back here, the headlight controls. But if you step inside, take a look at the key fob. Now also with the XLT, we do have the sort of switchblade key. You do get push button start with the Lariat model. But now that we're inside, because we have the Tremor package, it's only offered with the 2-liter engine, the 2-liter EcoBoost, because the hybrid is only available with front-wheel drive, and while front-wheel drive wouldn't really make sense with the Tremor because it's an off-road focused package, so you definitely need all 4 wheels to be powered. So it's only available with the 2-liter EcoBoost all-wheel drive on XLT or Lariat. But if you take a look around the interior, Ford didn't go too crazy with the interior, whereas the F-150, they went a little bit more with the Tremor package. This one, it looks very similar to a non-Tremor package. Of course, the seats are different, and that's really it. Just taking a look around on the inside here, it's very similar. They didn't change the colors too much. I'm surprised they didn't even do orange stitching here on the steering wheel. I thought they would, but they didn't. It's a very nice steering wheel, though. It's actually heated as well with the luxury package. It's nice premium wrapped as well. But if we start here on the steering wheel, we do have the cruise control with also the volume buttons. And then we also have controls right here for the center gauge cluster screen, which gives us all types of different information. We have tire pressures, audio, fuel economy, trip information. And you also have all the phone settings, all your various display information. So it's a very configurable gauge cluster. Here in the middle, we do have the Sync 3 display. This one just came off the truck, so it's still in transport mode, so we can't really poke around with the screen too much. But we do have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, so you can hook up your phone via that. We also have Sirius XM satellite radio, so you can use satellite radio. All your various settings are in that screen there. It's a very nice screen. It's actually standard across every single Maverick, so you can't get a smaller screen, you can't get a larger screen. It's the only one you can get. And there's also some additional little storage there on the side. Come down here, we do have the climate control. Now it is single zone, but it does have the automatic function, so you can kind of just like set it and forget it. We also have heated seat controls and also the heated steering wheel and also the heated mirrors. So they're all configured right here. Heated mirrors, which is definitely nice to have. And down here, we have some cool little storage solutions that Ford did with the center console here. You can put your phone right here, that kind of thing. Down here, we do have the transmission selector. So this is the 8-speed automatic, whereas the hybrid model does use that sort of CVT automatic transmission. This one is the 8-speed, so we have 8 gears, perfect for off-roading, lots of gears to choose from, nice low-end torque from that first gear. But if we come down here, this is where some of the differences that you get with the Tremor package. So we do have a little Tremor badge here on the drive mode select. And when we click that, we'll cycle through some of the drive modes. So we have normal, tow haul, slippery, mud ruts, sand, and then back to normal. So we do have a couple extra drive modes in there. Off the top of my head, I actually can't remember. I believe the sand mode or one of the mud and ruts may be different than the non-Tremor, but I have to look. But so you do have extra drive modes, and Ford definitely tuned them differently for the Tremor package. So you do have extra drive modes there, and we also have the 4-wheel drive lock. So this setup here is basically identical to the Bronco Sport Badlands. Because they share a very similar platform, Ford did incorporate the 4-wheel drive lock as well as the locking rear differential. The locking diff is a clutch-based system. It's not like an actual system like you would see in an F-150 where it's gear-based. It's clutch-based, so you have a locking rear diff and also the 4-wheel drive lock. So those are two things, again, borrowed from the Bronco Sport Badlands. Definitely nice when going off-roading. And we do also have the trail control system right there, which is also borrowed from the Badlands as well. You have auto hold and some additional storage back here as well. This one does not have the power moonroof, but of course you can option that if you wish. Nice little sonic glove box in here, very big. Nice little rugged finish here. We have some exposed screws. Ford really did a great job here, but again, the design is very similar to sort of like a non-Tremor package. And if we take a look into the rear seat of this Maverick, again, they're only offered for one configuration, which is sort of like the 4-door model here. But again, with the Tremor, we do have these unique seats back here, orange stitching, and again, a sort of different like cloth material design back here. We also do have a center armrest, which we can fold down here to access some cup holders. And we also do have the second 400-watt inverter outlet, just like the one in the bed. So like that 3-prong sort of household style outlet, and USB right beside that. So we can keep everything charged up no problem at all. This one has carpet and also rubber floor mats, which is definitely nice. And I'd say the rubber is definitely a must-have with the Tremor package as well. And Ford does incorporate the little slot back here, so you can actually 3D print like little accessories, like a cup holder or something. You can actually 3D print, and you can mount to that little slot there. So there's kind of little Easter eggs like that all throughout the interior, especially with the bed. Ford did a lot of stuff with the bed, so that's cool, super cool to have with this Maverick. But unfortunately, this particular Maverick Tremor is a sold unit. But if you're interested in ordering one just like this, you can give us a call or feel free to visit us at mcpheeford.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.